All right, guys, hello. Today we're going to look at using Excel and some really basic coding in Excel to explore changing dimensions in geometry. And it should relate to the lesson you just did. So we're going to go into Excel and we're going to take a look here. So in Excel, we are going to first just look at rectangles. And we are going to look at how we can find the area and the perimeter of a rectangle very quickly for a bunch of different lengths in Excel in a way that would take a long time if you were doing it by hand. So, for this task, we want you to come up with 10 different rectangles of different lengths and widths. And our goal is to see how changing the lengths and widths of a rectangle changes its perimeter and area. I'll let you pick whichever numbers you want. But I'm going to say, what if it was a 3x4 rectangle, 3x5, 3x6, 30 by 60, 300 by 600. You can pick whatever numbers you want, and your teacher will probably talk to you about what the expectations are for this. But what I want to look at is how can we use Excel to find the area, and how can we use Excel to find the perimeter. Just going to make sure we're actually streaming here, which we are, which is good. So, because in Excel, we can put the code in to do that once, and then we can just copy and paste it down and do it for all 10 of our rectangles. And I guess I should finish this chart. I'm just going to make them a bunch of 2x2 rectangles, just like that. So now we want to find the perimeter and we want to find the area. Well, if we look at our diagram here, or if you recall, when we are finding the perimeter of a rectangle, we're just going around the sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, and so that ends up being length plus width plus width, which is clunky, or we could say 2 length plus 2 width. Either or, those both say the same thing, but for perimeter we just add all the sides up. So here in Excel, I can do exactly that. For perimeter, I can tell Excel that I want to do math. And anytime we want Excel to do math, we press an equal sign. And then I can just click. Well, I can say length plus, and then click length again, plus width, and plus width again. And you'll notice that because I'm in a table, and we'll talk more about tables in Excel later, it actually knows that I'm doing length plus width plus width. And it will fill it in all the way down the table, which is very helpful. By the way, our formula also said that we could say 2 length, and in Excel, if we want to multiply, the star symbol tells Excel that we're doing multiplication, so I could do 2 times the length plus 2 times, oh boy, 2 times the width, and press enter on that, and it will do the same thing. So whatever works for you, that gets us there. And then for area, we can do the same thing. Now, if you don't remember, for the area of a rectangle, and I'm sure you do remember, but area is equal to length times width. So we can do exactly that here, and we can say equals length times width, and it will fill that in as well. And so what you can do now is you can actually make this table. You can come up with any dimensions of a rectangle you want, and you can change it, and it will calculate them for you very quickly. So you can do a 10 by 10 rectangle, and then a 10 by 20 rectangle, then a 20 by 20 rectangle, then a 30 by 10 rectangle, a 30 by 30 rectangle, whatever it is you're looking to do. Whatever your teacher wants for your assignment, you can do it all here, and instead of having to do every calculation by hand, Excel will do it for you very quickly, which is a nice time saver. So hopefully you found that somewhat helpful, and we will look forward to seeing you again for more programming help.